Hello everyone, my name is Jeremy Simpson and today's video is going to be about fixing one of the most common printer problems in the Midcom 8000, which is ghosting. So first thing I'm going to do is remove the printer. So I'll take the cover off. What I'm after here is the printer right here, so I need to get that out of there. First I'm going to have to take off the power module. So to do that, I'm going to remove these two screws on the bottom on this side, and the two screws on the bottom on this side. Okay, I also need to disconnect the battery. Once I do that, I can just wiggle this out. It should come right out. Okay, now we need to pull out the printer, and there's two screws that hold that in. See, there's these long posts. The last thing I need to do is remove this ribbon. I'm going to wiggle this out here. There's a lip. Just lift this up here. I can back these screws out. Now we've got the printer. What we're going to do is we're going to remove these two shafts and we're going to clean them, but we're only going to remove one at a time. The print head slides back and forth on these shafts, and if we pull them both out, the print head will drop. So we want to keep it in position by just doing one at a time. But if you can see there, we have these retention clips on each side. So I'm just going to pop that out. And I like to use a screwdriver. Some people use needle nose pliers to try to grab on them and pull them out. But if I just keep my finger in the way, 'cause sometimes they pop off fast, I can just kind of push. Just comes off like that. So I'll push that shaft through, pull it out. You can see this one is pretty dirty. A lot of times we can get most of it off just with a paper towel. See, it's quite dirty, but there's still a little on there. So if you have a Scotch-Brite pad, you can just take and we like to put just a little bit of oil on this. So I just have some pretty standard gun oil, and I just put one drop, and then grab a clean part of my paper towel. Just get it on there really thin. Just don't need much on there at all. You don't want anything to dirt or anything to collect to it. Just that's fine. So then as I go to guide this in, you'll see here fit in that print head. And then I'll just put that retention clip back on. And then I'll do the other one. So the printer's put back together, the rods are cleaned, oiled. Now we shouldn't have that ghosting problem. So the last thing to do is just to put it back in the 8000, which is just the reverse of all the other steps we took. Now that the printer is put back together, we need to get it back in the 8000. So the first thing we're going to do is attach this ribbon and tighten the screws. Just be careful not to kink it or pull it too hard. Now that the ribbon's in, we're connected. I need to slide the printer forward so the front of the printer is sticking out this gap here. So you may have to wiggle it a little bit, get those to stick out, just like that. We're putting the screws back in that we took out. We'll put the power module back on. So you'll see you have these ports here that line up with the base, so just make sure you seat those. Get those back in. Now don't forget to connect the battery. And we'll put the cover on and we'll be done. Thank you for watching.